What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Justice Falls, and we back at it again with another video. And as I said earlier in my Gotham Knights video, I'll be coming back for the Suicide Squad video, and here it is. I'm not gonna say much. I'm gonna just let it rock. So enjoy. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Here we go. I hope y'all can hear me because I didn't test my audio before doing this. I just woke up from a nap. Let's see.
All right, fan domers. I think I know why I'm here. Check this out.
Oh, they just jumping right to it. Let's get it. Because that game they was playing with them, but that panel was garbage. All right. Alright, Rocksteady's working on this one too. Looks like a Brainiac situation.
Give me a sit rep. I've got eyes on the target. Air support is getting cut to pieces. Where the hell are you? I'm going in.
To Harley. Not the pizza.
Repeat. Task Force X has lost the target.
Damn it! Argus 3 is taking heavy fire. Get to Pond Ridge ASAP.
Don't worry, boss. We got this. Hey, Boomer! Lay down suppressant fire.
Hey, Boomer.
Keep it down, Hal. My ears are still ringing after that last party.
What is that? Australian for hangover?
I believe I can translate. Boomerang has a concussion from the enemy you missed in our last encounter.
Guess those teeth are sharper than your eyes, Shark Man. I never miss.
Never miss. Yeah, we bloody know. You never shut up about
That's his line, man.
Task Force X. Alpha target is in the open. Get your asses to the Metropolis Grand Hotel and engage. Before I have another reason to blow those bombs in your heads.
Yep, so the Suicide Squad are villains at the Blackwater, Blackgate, I forget the name. And the warden, she is basically making them do missions and, you know, do whatever kind of missions they want them to, or she'll blow up these bombs that are set up in their brains and stuff. Mostly, if you're watching this, you already know, but you know, for some of you that don't know, that don't, you know, read the comics, or they're just not familiar with Suicide Squad, that's a little bit of a backup for you. They got the Outcast playing. I like that. I fuck with Outcast. Old school Outcast.
Smooth.
Well, that should knock a few years off the old sentence.
That's reminding me of something. Oh yeah! Waller's stupid alpha target. Who we supposed to be killing again?
The GOAT. The most basic squad gets the GOAT.
The mighty Superman has just rescued that pilot.
What a show off. Beat it, Spandex! We're on a top secret assassination mission here!
No.
Oh. Superman's not here to play today. Looks like he's taken over by Brainiac.
So, figure out who we're killing yet? Oh, fuck.
He's tight. You got, of course, they would get the GOAT. The most basic slack off squad gets the GOAT.
Shouldn't have done that, Shark.
A Brainiac controlled
Wow.
GOAT.
Okay. Very dangerous.
Superman.
Yeah, that's more dangerous than they said it would be. It's Come on, get me out of here. Please. Hello?
Oh, I got someone! I got someone!
Okay. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? I'm Harley freaking Quinn, fartface! Who are you?
Wow.
What a picture. What a picture. That's a personality pick right there.
Hey, who is it? A new lawyer? You gotta help us, mate.
No.
Captain
I'm
Boomerang.
sorry. No, I'm not a lawyer, although I probably played one once. But no. I'm Will Arnett.
Will Arnett? I'm your biggest fan. Bojack was the only thing that kept me going in Bel Rev. Every night. Starved. Tortured. Experiment.
Wait. An actor?
Good
Great.
shot.
Hang up, Quinn.
No, wait. Hang
Why
on.
does he low-key
Don't
look like
hang
me, though?
up. Look,
With a
what's,
fresh cut.
Maybe I can help. What seems to be the problem?
It's Waller. She wants us to kill the bloody Justice League.
Yeah, Amanda Waller. That's the warden
We
for
need to
Blackgate.
get out of this insane mission.
Speak for yourself! I can see the headlines now! Harley Quinn finally kills a bat!
Okay, well, there you go. That is the can-do attitude that I'd expect from a group called the Suicide Squad.
That moniker does not bode well for our chance of success.
All right. Well, I tell you what. Why don't you just give me the rundown? Who are you guys? What kind of powers you got? I mean, what are we working with here?
Captain.
Sure thing, William! The name's Harley Quinn, and you could say I'm the leader of our little task force. I like baseball bats, explosives, dead superheroes, things that go kablooey, and the Great British Bake Off.
I'm Deadshot, team leader, world's deadliest assassin and most dangerous marksman alive.
And I'm...
You may call me King Shark. I am a demigod, the rightful ruler of the seas, and therefore the true team leader.
and last, but not least, the one, the only, Captain Boomerang. I'm what you call...
The voice acting is alright.
supervillain. But
Not the
don't try
best, but it's
calling
alright.
me the leader of this sorry lot. No, thank you. Leaders are the first to get their heads blown off.
Okay, so what? And forgive me. You throw boomerangs?
Exactly. Don't know why it took everyone else so long to get it.
Aw, sweetie, we just didn't care.
Okay, well, does anyone
She
have
asshole.
laser vision or like a kryptonite-powered suit or?
Well, you might have us confused with Lex Luthor.
Well, there's gotta be a way. I mean, the world is depending on you guys, right? When I look at you, I don't see a drunk or a killer or an evil clown lady or a giant monster.
Hey, who you calling a giant monster?
No. You see, what I see heroes.
You must not have heard of us. We ain't your heroes.
Okay, fine. Criminals ready to pay back society and earn themselves a full pardon.
Full pardon.
That ain't bad.
Or do we get to kill them all? Even Flash?
Yes, the mission is literally called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That is kind of the whole point.
Ooh, do I get to, like, devour them and gain their powers?
I don't know, is that
So
a
I
thing?
guess they're all controlled
I
by
guess why
Brainiac.
not?
That's the motive to, I guess, kill them.
Might as well do it paying back those self-righteous pricks.
Then it is decided. Let us do it for acclaimed actor Will Arnett.
Will!
Yes, thank you. I do what I can with my looks and my steely soft voice and of course my looks. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Is he voicing one of the characters? Will Arnett? Like, or is they just picked him because he's like
Okay. Well,
I
thank
guess
you
he's
guys.
still
I,
somewhat cool.
Really appreciate it. Have fun with your mission.
Take care, Will. Huge fan, like literally
Okay.
the biggest one.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Yeah. I have a feeling that things are about to get really messy.
Do we get
Would you
gameplay
please
though?
get me the hell out of here?
We're not doing this, right?
Not a chance.
They're like, oh hell no.
That still stings. I mean, it beats the subway, but... Whew. Oh. Hey, you must be Sefton.
I am indeed. Hi, Will.
Hey, man. Sefton Hill from Rocksteady Studios, y'all. Sefton, how'd you get here? Did DC also teleport you into the cyberspace realm?
No, they just sent me this green screen for my house.
Is it? You got a green screen? Good. That's neat. Lucky for you. DC actually teleported me into the fandom, which really hurts. But good. Green screen. You're lucky. Cool. Good for you. Okay. Well, I guess look, the cat is finally out of the bag here. This is Rocksteady's new game, and there is a lot of anticipation behind it, right? And the Arkham games are extremely popular, and buzz has been building behind this new game. So. What can you tell us?
Well, I'm really excited and proud to be able to reveal Rocksteady's Suicide Squad. You know, it's a unique new franchise for gaming, and we've been able to put.
Are we getting gameplay though?
Really
that is the question.
I think gamers are going to love and enjoy. Obviously, it's brought to you by the team that created Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. And in fact, this is a continuation of the Arkham verse. So a lot of the through threads and the storylines you're going to see come to fruition in this game. So we've been able to combine all of that core DNA with some really great, unique innovations and create what we think is going to be a totally original gameplay experience.
Okay, well, that's awesome. But let me just ask you this.
Sounds cool.
Why this game? Why Suicide Squad?
Well, when we're starting any game, Rocksteady games are all about a character-driven game. You know, it's all about that kind of heart and soul of the characters that we want to bring to life. So we worked with DC, we looked at, you know, all the different properties, all the different great characters that they have. And Suicide Squad really spoke to us because of how fascinating these flawed characters are and the fact that it's fusing all of these characters together. When you're creating a game, you're creating a universe and you want to build it with real heart and soul inside it. And that's what really inspired us to make the Suicide Squad game because, you know, DC have this fantastic roster of villains, and being able to actually play these villains and see the interaction and life between them is something that got us really energized and excited.
I guess for me, my biggest question, and really probably everybody's biggest question that they want to know is, and no offense, but what is wrong with you, man? Why are you making a game about a group of bad guys taking on some of the most beloved heroes of all time?
Well,
why not?
For us,
That's what I said.
Put our characters in interesting and exciting and dynamic situations, and it felt like the Suicide Squad naturally really lends itself to that. You know, even just starting with their boss, Amanda Waller, you know, she's part protagonist but also part antagonist. You know, she's stuck these nanite bombs in their heads, and she's forcing them to do this impossible mission.
That's what I was explaining earlier.
Take on and kill the Justice League, and I think that's where you always find, I think, the magic is when you can put characters in these situations that are absolutely impossible. And then to a certain extent, these things kind of write themselves, because once you've got that premise, you just let that live and breathe, and you think, right, well, how the hell can the Suicide Squad kill the Justice League? How can that even happen? And really, that's the genesis of the game.
That's what I want to know.
To us to take the player on this journey and tell this story of how that could even be possible.
Hearing that, let's get into it. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the stuff that the hardcore gamers like me want to know. Exactly what kind of game is this? What am I doing in this game?
Yeah, what are we doing?
It's a hybrid of Rocksteady's experience in bringing characters like Batman to life, that superhero empowerment, combined with really powerful, awesome gunplay. So the superhero empowerment, I guess supervillain empowerment here, is looking at each one of the individual squad members and looking at what's unique about them and transferring this into this really powerful gameplay and using, again, those skills and techniques that we've learned over the years, but actually adding more richness and depth to each of them. So each one of them has a richer move set, more things you can do, and more skill required to master them than you even had with Batman. So to do that across the spectrum of Suicide Squad members has been something that's been really enjoyable. And
looks like there'd be some traversal elements.
And then you can combine that with the gunplay, you know, the awesome weapons you're developing over the course of the game, combined with the melee weapons that you have, like Deadshot's wrist cannons, Harley's baseball bat, Shark wielding twin cleavers, and special enhanced traversal moves you can use, like Deadshot doing a fuel dump and setting enemies on fire. You know, so it's really about creating a whole spectrum of possibilities for the player to use and just letting them loose and enjoying them as much as they can.
So like Marvel Ultimate Alliance
awesome. Let's
sounds like.
Questions now. We've got a question from Altair from the UK, and he wants to know, what has been the most exciting part about working on this new game?
Well, I think one thing we were really excited about was to bring Metropolis to life. So Metropolis itself is really the 5th character in the game, and it's something we've treated the same with Gotham in Arkham City, Arkham Knight, was giving this city life beyond just kind of bricks and mortar and making it something that really speaks to the player and being able to realize it to a level of detail that's never been done before in any medium. So we created this open world over which
so we're only getting the 4 characters that they've showed so far.
Letter from us to DC fans. I think they're going to love it and really enjoy it, and it's something that I'm really proud of. Team have done a phenomenal job with that.
We have another question here, also from the UK, which is...
Unless he means like Metropolis is going to be like the area which you can find more characters for certain missions, more people that are a part of the Suicide Squad.
Will we be playing as every character from the squad or just one? And if it is just one, which character is it going to be? Because want some help killing
Good question.
Well, the game itself, the structure of the game is it's a 1 to 4 player co-op game. So if you want to play single player, you can totally play single player. I mean, our mantra has been that you play this game how you want to play it. So if you play single player, you'll still have a full squad with you. You'll have 2 players, 2, 3, 4 will be filled by bots who will fight along with you and really join in the fun and obviously give you that squad experience. But if you want to play multiplayer with your friends, that's still absolutely great. They can join in and take the role of the other squad members. And the great thing is that that's a dynamic experience. So you can play some of the story single player, some multiplayer. The whole game is accessible, single player, multiplayer, in and out of those 2 modes, however you want to do it. So it's really something that we just want to give up to the fans and let them choose. And of course, if you're playing single player, the other cool thing is you can even switch between the characters. You're never locked to any particular character for any particular section of the game. So you want to play as Deadshot, jetpacking around, sniping enemies, you can do that. And then boom, just instantly switch to playing as Harley, swinging around.
So Marvel Ultimate Alliance, DC version, okay.
There's so much freedom in the way you play the game because we really wanted to get across that feeling of being a whole squad and not just one person going on this mission.
Lastly, I'd like to know if it's okay with you, if can I be in the new game? I'm not saying Task Force X, I'm just saying maybe just like a random handsome guy who's, you know, hanging out in Metropolis, just being handsome and dodging chunks of debris.
I think we can maybe make something work, Will.
Great. Well, then it's settled. That's awesome. That's the contract. Thank you for joining us, Sefton. It's the game looks absolutely spectacular, and it will be made even better by the appearance of me as an NPC.
Sure thing, Will. Good luck teleporting home.
I've made a huge mistake.
Are you kidding me? That game looks insane.
That's it?
Talk about turning the tables.
I am right there with you, Sam. It looks so awesome. In fact,
I thought we was going to get some gameplay. All right, so they gave us a nice lengthy trailer. You get Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, King Shark, and Deadshot. That's Suicide Squad Task Force X. So they're tasked with killing a seemingly Brainiac-controlled, ruthless Superman. So that in itself is going to be interesting to see, because how are they going to deal with? They're like a ragtag team of misfits who don't even want to work, and they're supposed to kill probably the strongest being in the game, in the whole game. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I hope we get more soon. I hope we get some gameplay soon. I guess I got spoiled with Gotham Knights, that they because they showed a lengthy trailer and then gameplay on top of it. So I was expecting the same thing for Suicide Squad, but we didn't get it. But that's all good. I like what we saw so far. The voice acting was decent. Not the best, but decent. I like the lines. The lines were delivered as best as those actors could deliver them. I'm excited to see more. So that's pretty much it on this one. So you already know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Check the bell for notifications. Do all of that. You can even dislike it if you want to. All right. So it's your boy Justice Falls. We out. 1.